Welcome back, everyone. Mate Talk time. For those who are new, what is all this about? Mate Talk. There's been a number of new subscribers come through, which is pretty awesome. So thank you, everyone. Mate Talk is about getting together, friends essentially getting together and talking, in this case, talking about perfumes. Mate or yerba mate is an Argentinian drink that I've discovered that a lot of South Americans enjoy also. I thought it was just an Argentinian thing, but no, South Americans all get into it. And in Australia, we use the word mate. Mate means friend. So Mate Talk is really mates, friends getting together and talking about something that we all love, which is niche perfumery in this case, excuse me. Now last week, I think there was a misunderstanding. I mentioned that a lot of comments are coming through and I'm running a little bit behind in responding. And I want to shout out to Sam. Sam, don't hit your mic. Notice I very carefully moved my hand over here. But Sam, also a young man, and he wrote to me personally and said, look, I'm gonna just minimize my comments and that way it doesn't make it too hard for you. No, bring them on, baby. Just keep sending comments through. It's not an issue. The point that I was addressing, and I do appreciate Sam's consideration for me, is that I want to be the guy responding. So whatever comments come through, know that if there's a response, it's me, no one from my team. It means I just need to, it's not a big deal. There are good problems and bad problems to have. This is an awesome problem to have, so keep them coming, baby. One thing that we're starting this week on the channel is memberships. The idea behind memberships is and this is something that I'm working towards for the 5th of February, which will be the 2nd anniversary of the channel. And that is that I want to create other methods in which I can connect even further with you guys. One thing that came out from the recent International Mate Talk is, one, I enjoyed the fact that I was able to connect one-on-one in real time with you guys. And two, it was, I love talking about perfumes. I mean, I'm that guy who discovers something and wants to tell others about it. So yeah, so anyway, well, the idea is that I'm creating further ways of engaging with everyone, but on a personal level. All right, so anyway, I won't go too much more detail. 5th of February is something that we're actually working towards, which is pretty exciting. In the meantime, or right now, you can become a member, and what that means is that every month I will, for those who are members, I'll draw a name out of a hat, and I'll ask you a question in advance, and that is, what fragrances do you like, and what fragrance families do you like to live in? I will then, or that lucky person who I've drawn the name out, I will then send that individual a sample of something that I think you might enjoy based on your preferences. And I'll also send you a wild card, something different, something that also in line with what you're enjoying. But as you've seen on the channel, I do like talking about fragrances that I guess there's not a lot of talk sometimes that happens on YouTube as a whole. So I'm gonna send you something that's unique and different, and something that hopefully is in line with what you like, but maybe you may not have heard of it yet. So that's starting right now. Have a look at that and see if you are interested in becoming a member. That'll be awesome if you are. Now, one thing that came out in the last Mate Talk was, it was so exciting to see so many people getting right behind the 3 criteria that I created for XERJOFF. Excuse me, I've got an itchy nose, goodness me. The 3 criteria, and that was new recruits, semi-pros, and veterans. And now I've discovered that there's a category missing, and that is 5-star generals. Now I see myself as a veteran, not a 5-star general. Excuse me again. So I want to shout out to both Paul's Selection and Divine, who I'm going to say, gentlemen, or Divine, I'm guessing you're a guy also. You're a bloke, I was about to say. In Australia, we say bloke. I believe you guys are gents. Well, Paul's Selection gives me that impression. So, gents, you are both 5-star generals in my eye. They made some further suggestions. I'm only a veteran, just putting it out there. I'm just at the veteran level. And they suggested 4 other fragrances that could be for 5-star generals. And they are Luxor. Now, I have tested Luxor, and it is a cardamom heavy, I felt, spicy oud fragrance. It was pretty punchy, and I'm not quite at that level yet. I did enjoy it, but yeah, so not quite at that level. The other one was Ceylon. Now I have tested this one. This one is animalic, baby. I remember when I first sprayed this, I'm like, oh my gosh, it's punchy. So I'm not quite at that level yet. I know that there is meant to be, there's a honey and black tea note. All I could smell was this oud fecalness to it. So, and everyone's saying, oh, you wait for the dry down. Man, I was waiting, but anyway. So that's another one that the 5-star generals recommend. The third one is, I've got it here, Alkahat. That one I haven't experienced, so I'm not familiar with Alkahat, but also an oud fragrance. And the last one that they mentioned was Golden Dala. So I've just got my toe in the 5-star general category. I did review this one recently. I do like Golden Dala. I do know that it is polarizing. That a lot of people are like, what is going on here? For me, it's just divine. This is extremely amazing. Coffee, hazelnut, warm ambery. It's just really impressive. It does move around quite a bit. There are moments, I know that my wife likes this on me because she likes the fact that she likes it at moments and doesn't like it at other moments. It keeps her on her toes. There is oud in here, but it's a very soft oud in my opinion. Anyway, part of the coffee break collection, Golden Dala. If you're a 5-star general or want to move into that category, for me, this is my entry level into the 5-star category, gentlemen. I salute you. So anyway, Golden Dala, awesome fragrance. Today, it is horrible outside. And so as a veteran, and this is another one I would recommend for veterans, is 400. I've had a few people write in on the channel to say they tried it, they didn't like it, a little bit complex, or not complex, but just wasn't for them, it was too sweet or too floral. It is a join the club, so we don't really know what notes are in here, other than when I smell it, to me, it's tuberose, ylang ylang. There is a sweetness in there. I don't think it's vanilla. I don't believe it is. It's very floral, but it is really, on a cold day. So Northern Hemisphere, you guys are going into winter. You need to test out 400. Extremely amazing. For women, it'll be easy because it is higher in floral. So I'm going to say most women like florals in their fragrances. For us boys, we tend to be a little bit nervous. We sort of step into that area a lot more cautiously. As a suit fragrance, as a wintry fragrance, as a just feeling divine on a cold day, 400. Just magic, pure magic. Allora, so I'm moving fast today. I wasn't trying to keep to my 10 minutes. Aaron Terrance Hughes, I got a lot of comments. There is a lot of love for this. We don't have it in Australia, so hence why I feel like I'm missing out on being part of this conversation. It's almost like I'm looking through the window, you know, like the window pane. While everybody's having a great time inside, enjoying these fragrances, I'm on the outside just looking in, or us Aussies are on the outside looking in. So I got a lot of awesome feedback from a number of subscribers, and these are the ones that were recommended that I should test as follows: Raw Cherry, Onyx, Oud, Boss Bastard, Guapo, Daddy, Legend, Ozone, Neon, Maverick, Alpha Man, Hazel Blue, Hazel Black, Hard Candy, Tobacco, and Luna. Now, I need to automatically remove Raw Cherry and Guapo. They were not in the case, unfortunately. So the final selection, and with the highest votes, are as follows, and that is Onyx, Daddy, Maverick, and Tobacco. So I will be testing these 5 in the coming weeks. Give me about 2 weeks. I like to really sort of live with the fragrance rather than just spray, smell, and then go. So I'll live with the fragrance for the next 2 weeks, and then you guys already know this stuff, but I would like to share my thoughts on these. And again, this is all really, there are plans to be in Europe next year. So I want to hunt these babies down and include them in my collection. And believe it or not, that's it. Thanks everyone. Hope you enjoyed that. A lot faster today. I just wanted to give you a report back into, as I said, the extension on the new category of 5-star general. So thank you, gents, for writing in. Let you know about memberships and let you know about the testing that will happen with the Terrance Hughes. And I thank you guys all for putting in your comments. Continue to put in your comments. Don't worry about me. We'll see you guys all on the next Mate Talk.